Welcome back to Nerd Trivia, the podcast where we put your nerdy knowledge to the test. Today we're diving into the wacky and adventurous world of the Orville. I'm your host and fellow nerd, Big Rich, and I'll be challenging you with some trivia questions about this tongue-in-cheek sci-fi sitcom. Very much a Star Trek comedy clone, and I loved every minute of it. All right, are you ready to explore the stars with the crew of the USS Orville? Here's how the quiz works. I'll give you 5 questions with a little time to note your answers, and we'll come back and reveal the answers to each question together. Okay, let's begin. Question number 1. Who created the Orville series? Who's the creator? Who dreamed this thing up? Genius. Question number 2. Who is the captain of the USS Orville? Who's the captain? I'm going to focus on the crew here, I think, for quiz number 1. Question number 3. Who's the first officer of the USS Orville? So you get the captain, and then you got the first officer. Who is the first officer? Question 4. What's the name of the robot character on the USS Orville? Not the computer, but the robot character. Who is their robot? And finally, question number 5. What's the name of the engineer on the USS Orville? Who is the engineer? All right, got them all locked in? Okay, let's unveil the answers and see how you did. Question number 1. Who created the Orville series? Who dreamed this thing up? I love this guy. It's Seth MacFarlane. You know all of his other insanely successful TV shows, movies as well. Seth MacFarlane. Question number 2. Who was the captain of the Orville? Remember his name? It's Captain Ed Mercer. Also played by who? Yep, Seth. Seth MacFarlane plays the captain. It's got a good mix of humor and compassion. All right, for question number 3, we want to know the first officer of the USS Orville. So who was Captain Ed Mercer's number 1? Of course, that would be Commander Kelly Grayson. Kelly Grayson, played by Adrian Palicki. She's also, this should be extra points, she's his ex-wife. Seth can write, I'm telling you. Makes for a great dynamic. Question number 4. We were looking for the name of the robot character on the USS Orville. Who's their robot? You remember his name? His name was Isaac, portrayed by Mark Jackson. There's a lot of bonus questions available. What race was Isaac? Isaac is a Kaylon artificial life form. Okay. Let's keep going. Finish it up with number 5. Who's the name of the engineer on the Orville? Remember who it was? Big guy. Engineer on the Orville is Commander Bordas. Played by Peter Macon. Bordas is a Moclan officer. Stoic, very technical. All right. So how'd you do in our Orville Trivia Challenge? Did you get them all right? Congratulations if you did. Pretty amazing. If not, don't worry. The universe of the Orville is vast and full of more trivia to explore. All right, that concludes today's episode of Nerd Trivia. I hope you enjoyed testing your knowledge on the Orville. Join us next time. We'll embark on another nerdy adventure. But until then, I'm Big Rich. Keep embracing your inner nerd, and may your spaceship always fly true.